Let's start by taking a look at these numbers. If you understand what they could mean to you, you are already ahead. Pause the video and think about these numbers for several minutes. We will come back to them later. In this chapter, we will talk about the course. We will cover the reasons I created this course. We will also cover some details about it, and also we'll cover expectations from all perspectives. But first, why I do this? Firstly, I love helping people succeed, especially in the software development field, which most people find it challenging. So I took this as a challenge myself to prove to you that you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand how programming works. You'll see that it's not as complicated as you think and everything is logical. Next, by following the "be the senior you wished you had when you started out" mantra, I want to give you the help I wish I had when I was beginning my career. When I started out, I didn't have anybody to learn from, so it was mostly done from practicing, online tutorials and books. Later, when I joined a software development company, I realized that I've pretty much wasted about 5 years and I've lost many things for not being able to have somebody to review my work so that I can improve. Even so, the more senior colleagues who had the expertise were constantly busy and in meetings, and my access to them was pretty limited. This led to many frustrations on my side, and I promised myself that I will do my best to help other beginner programmers in a more impactful way. So, in 2017, I started a community aimed to help beginner programmers. You can find more details about the community in the page. Lastly, I wanted to give people a chance for a new career. I've heard many people and friends complain about their jobs, yet they do nothing to change this. I found this very strange, and after hearing this over and over, I started asking, why don't they do something in this direction? Clearly, just complaining won't solve anything. Most of the reasons I got fell into the category, what do you know about this, you work in IT where everything is better? Obviously, my next question was, why don't you join IT too if you think it's better? And from here, I got all sorts of reasons against it. I am not smart enough, I don't have a technical background, I'm not that technical anyway, it's hard, so on and so forth. So again, I thought that with a course in which I can explain the basics of programming, I can provide a chance for a career change for those interested to pursue this opportunity. To me, it's important to make a positive impact. The bigger, the better. The goal is to change the world in good, one small piece at a time, making an impact. To me, this started from the very beginning. I just learned to program a bit and I opened my own company where I debuted as a web developer. This is where I wasted almost 5 years because I worked mostly alone. Within the company, the impact I had was small because I was creating some small websites for local companies. Afterwards, I got a job as a web developer at the local university. Here the impact was slightly bigger as I was responsible for developing web solutions and maintenance for all the students in the university and their teachers. Clearly the impact was bigger compared with what I've done before. Next, I got a job in a software development company as a junior software engineer. I got to work with software in the life sciences field, so including medical devices, where I had the chance to develop software for a big pharma company. I cannot give names, but let's just say that if you had any medical tests performed, chances are that the software used by the medical devices was written by our team. In time, my responsibilities got bigger and bigger, and I managed to grow both personally and professionally to my current role as a technical leader, and sometimes I also played the role of a software architect, where again I can make a bigger impact. Clearly, to change the world and make an even bigger impact, you need people. And good people too. This is where me convincing you to join the IT industry as a software developer kicks in. If I manage to prove to you that you can do this and have a career switch, I would have created a big impact in your life. But more importantly, hopefully you can too make an even greater impact through your work.